I'm doing fine. Had me a good night's rest. I slept like a baby last night. I don't know why, but it was really like kind of sleeping. But why? But y'all take it what resonates, okay? This is saying you've done all you can do. Um, you've been overworked and underappreciated for sure. You're about to look, and you remained positive through it all, hopeful, okay? But you've done everything that you can do. It's time just to give it all to God. It's not on you, okay? It's not on you. Quit feeling like that you got to save the world, okay? Go take time and take care of yourself, okay? Um, I don't know exactly what all of you guys are looking at as far as the circumstances, the situation that you're in right now. Um, but whatever was going on, where somebody kept piling burdens on you, very underappreciative of it. Never like only to get like mad or ill if you wasn't able to do it. Like they were mad at you for it, okay? Things like that. You're about to step away from that. That you can feel it in the energy, y'all. You're saying no to things that are just completely abusive to you. They may not be physically harming you, but it's draining you physically, okay? It's an MK Ultra tactic, okay? Now this is narcissist behavior. If you have a problem with something that they're doing, or you give them the same type of energy back that they've given you, then you're the just total, you know, most horrible person and this, that, and another, and blah blah blah. Okay, don't worry about them anymore. You finished up something that it was worth it. It was worth it to endure what you've endured. It was worth it because you learned a lot. Okay, but you're okay. So y'all take what resonates. You're dropping the ball. You're looking to your future. It says you're canceling something. You don't care. Oh, you let go of expectations. You don't care. You finding yourself. You finding your. You did okay. I'll say that you did everything that you were supposed to do. No, it's not up to you when the results are meant to be. You've accepted that, okay? You've accepted that, and God is telling you to move on. That better things are to come, okay? So you're remaining positive, and you're moving towards that mindset, okay? You're about to clear your mind and go like on vacation or something. When that happens, look at here, some kind of unexpected look. Unexpected windfall of money. Maybe you're going to go gambling. I don't know. It's sort of lean in that direction, like you're going to go somewhere where there's gambling. I don't know. Or you're going to gamble on yourself. You're going to take a leap of faith on yourself, and all your wishes are going to fall into place. Look, because someone's going to give you something for their sacrifices, for everything that you went through. Let's find out what's going on. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel the messages. Thank you, ancestors and descendant masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give, the absolute truth. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for walking right beside me every single day. Never leaving my side. Thank you. What does collective need to what does collective need to know for the here and now? Because it looks like you've laid down the burdens. You've given this to God. Like you're just preparing yourself to whatever you're about to go do. You may not have no kind of direction, but you're about to get yourself out of this energy. Okay, but you're surrendering it to God. There's things that need to be taken care of. We got the devil out here and the Three of Wands. The devil with the Three of Cups, and the witchcraft is, I'm telling you, look at that. This says laziness and disappointments behind it. Look at this right here. Tell me witchcraft ain't going on. You're walking away from the witchcraft. I'm telling you, you're walking away from these people, from this covenant, people that are attacking you. 33. The devil, the Three of Cups in reverse, betrayal, toxic friendships, disharmony. It says you're looking to the future. It says some kind of impatience. You've been impatient. They're telling you to look, stand still. You're being told to stand still because something's about to be discovered. You need to be patient. There's 3 threes out here because that's an E, but it looks like a 3. Take that as it resonates. Alright, so tell me what collective needs to know about this witch covenant here in the here and now. Okay, it says 10 of Pentacles, the Fool card, the 4 of Cups, and the Star. What? What? Like you're just all of a sudden being loud as crap. Someone was placing burdens on this star. I'm telling you, it looks like there was some type of gossip or rumors, misjudging. Look, why are they trying to run this star off? Okay, there's some kind of scheme behind that. I'm telling you, it's what it looks like. It says the Emperor, the Moon card, and the Page of Cups because they're trying to interfere between. This witch covenant is interfering between the star and the Emperor because he wants to give you something, and they're trying to stop it. How do they fucking know about it? How do they know about this? What this Emperor's plans are trying to do? Because they're trying to intervene. Look. They heard it through work? Or they just non-stop been working on keeping this separated? They've been trying to run this star off, trying to gossip, rumor, trying to make people believe that they're not authentic or whatever. But your reputation is intact, collective. Tell me what they're working on. It says some kind of. This Emperor's working on something, being divinely guided to give you something because what? He was part of this group. He burnt out. Okay, this seems some kind of confusion is going on. This already feels confusion. Some kind of, I'm telling you, somebody was acting like they was you, stealing something. And this Emperor's come to some kind of realization of it. Look. They were stealing from this star. Putting on some type of mask. It says you're balancing out some type of priorities. You're moving on your own. You've done made some type of plan to set yourself free. I'm telling you, you don't give a fuck about none of that. You don't care. That's not. You don't care. Let them all fucking fuck each other over. Who cares? It says you're trying to gain some type of balance on your own. I'm telling you. It says freedom, the Chariot. You're leaving. You're leaving. You're fucking leaving. You don't care. So whatever's coming, it better come because you're the fucking leaving. It says the King of Cups and Justice. Well, it better come on then. It says some kind of tower. Somebody's handling some kind of business with an X. They're handling some kind of business with an X. This King of Cups is. Bringing in some kind of justice. What's the justice? You're going to jump around all over my finger. It says somebody's arguing and competing. Look, it's the whole community. Look, they fighting. Because of this situation right here. This King of Cups and this ex-Queen of Cups. Something's meant, it had to happen. Something had to happen. I'm telling you, the truth is being exposed. Somebody was doppelganging collective. What? This dude went and got married because somebody said they was pregnant. There's big fucking fighting going on, y'all. There's big shit going on right now. You're just, it looks like looks like you're recovering battle wounds. Like you're just saying, okay, well, I'm just taking my shit and leaving, man. Fuck these people. It says, look, it says the lovers, the high priest, and some kind of choice. But it's not in front of you. There's no choice in front of you. Look, because it's not in front of you. You're thinking you have to consider your options as what you see in front of you. And you do not see this King of Cups. You see the question mark? Where is he? Because, look, you know the energy's there. Where is he? You don't care. You're considering the options that you have in front of you, not anything else. You're considering the options that you have in front of you. You know that you've done the right thing. You know that your moral compass is in check. Okay? You know these things. Okay? And you're putting it in God's hands. You're making your plans to leave. I'm telling you, you don't give a fuck about that. You know that there's some kind of, you know that there's really no options here in this area. You're moving forward. You're being divinely guided to move forward. Where's Collect going? Look, faith. Your authenticity is going to prove itself, and you're going to go work on yourself, or go to work something. You're going to do something by yourself and be the boss. Entrepreneurship or something. You see the big picture, you're holding it in your hand. You're going to be your own hero. You are lead. Taking matters into your own hands. You're authentic. God said you don't have anything to worry about. Look, balance everything out. Quit being so defensive. Well, you have to defend yourself. It says some kind of brand new love's coming in. You're divinely. Okay, where's he coming from? He's coming to bring you this. Because he was in debt. He stole it. Man, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. The real deal is there's a witch covenant fucking making excuses why they want to fucking attack everybody. Because they're fucking sick motherfuckers. And it's all about money and greed and fucking just the evil of it. That's what it's about. These people are sick. What's going to happen when Collective makes that move, when Collective takes that leap? Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. The Chariot. It says adventure, enthusiasm, practice, self-employment, direction, control, and confidence. You're going to go be the boss of something on your own. You're going to start some kind of something new. Look, it says 5 Pentacles, King of Swords, 9 Pentacles, 6 Pentacles. You helped somebody in the past. You gave somebody some money. They were in need. They're about to repay you. It's going to give you the way to move forward. Look, I'm telling you, they're going to repay you. And with no, they're going to repay you without any type of want from you. It's the police. You didn't know it, but you helped the police. You helped the law somehow. You helped them. You gave them money. Like you helped them like they were in debt or something. Needed like, I don't know. It don't matter if it ranged between $5 and $100. You gave it to them because they asked you for it, and you just willingly gave it to them with no questions. You was like, oh, okay, and handed it to them. They invested it in something and made a bunch of money out of it. They're fixing to repay you out of nowhere. This is divine on both ends. This King of Swords was struggling with something, and you gave him the seeds he needed. He wants to repay it. With some type of divine money that comes out of nowhere. This is coming from divine. And he's being directed to be the person to give it to you. What does collective need to know about this King of Swords? Chariot. It says 6 cups. Some type of nostalgia and looking back on 10 pentacles. Something being unfair in the past. This King of Pentacles wants to give this Queen of Wands something. A new beginning. Look, I'm telling you, they could not tell you who they was. They was wearing a mask. They was undercover. Could not tell you who they was. Now they want to reveal who they are. In love with you. This person is like, got it all together except besides telling their emotions. But they're ready, it looks like. Look, no, look, holding back. They're holding back, holding back. Crying, alone, watching. That's what they're doing, watching their destiny. Look, not knowing what to do. Like this person feels confused. This King of Cups feels confused for some reason. He's torn. I don't know why. Okay, does he feel like collective's just going to write him off? Because he did something harsh towards you to get you away from him. Does that make sense? This person did something harsh towards you to get you away from him so he could do this work. But he didn't realize that he was being... because there was drugs and stuff involved. It looks like he's come to some type of terms with his emotions, but he's crying. What? Tell me, what are you saying? Is he crying? Has he been crying? His old lady's in jail or something? Yeah? They went to jail? They went to jail? His old lady didn't know he was an undercover cop? No? Well, damn. Well, what's he planning now? Okay, since he's gotten out of jail, he's went and prepared something? He went and prepared something? But he don't know how you're going to feel about it. He don't know how collective going to feel about it. Is that what it is, Pony Boy? Huh? And there's a bitch, loser bitch, fucking trying to interfere and intervene? Yeah? Oh, okay. He's over there nodding his head. He's going. When he's not church. He's going like that. Like, yeah, you're right. So what's he gonna do? He better know that there's a limited fucking time, cause collective about to fucking be gone. You talk about a fucking ghost, you won't even remember the name. Yeah, like a jungle. Yeah, we're going we welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna risk it. It's better than being here in this so-called security. Because this is not fucking secure at all, or safe, or stable, or nothing. You can pay your bills every fucking day. Don't fucking bother nobody. 10 people fucking want to do all kinds of fucking mischief around you. And you the one that gets punished for it. Yeah, this ain't, this so-called stability, this fucking is a joke. Finding your peace. Letting something go. End of a cycle. Letting go. Says, look, authentic. You're putting it down. You don't care. You don't give a fuck about it no more. This King of Swords. Look, that's what was coming out. This right here showed. Oh, he's found out something. He's got a warrant. Looks like he's raiding somebody. It says this Queen of Swords has been honest. Your reputation is intact. This King of Swords is about to do a raid. He's making plans to raid something. A sudden upheaval. It was them two and that. And then the Queen of Swords right behind that. Loving yourself. Healing. Not doing anything. Being divinely guided. Look, I think you're being told to get the fuck out of the way. I'm telling you. You're being told to get out of the way. Go on vacation or whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Well, as soon as the money comes. Something is completely in. You're cutting it all out. You don't care about it. Whatever meant for you, if God wants you to have it, he'll give it to you. Fucking, he'll damn wrap it up in a gift and just sit it right there in the fucking, right in front of your face and say, okay, here, this is yours. Look, you're leaving. You don't care about it. You're going to gain your own balance. You don't want to be around these people no more. You're authentic. You don't have, your reputation is intact. Fuck these people. Look, what he gonna, it says, this emperor's wanting a new beginning with this high priestess. Fuck you. I mean, okay. Keep saying it. I don't see no action from your dumb ass. It says no self-awareness. I told you, they don't even realize, like they're blank or something. I don't fucking get it. Like they didn't even realize that the harshness that they did to you as who you are, you cut that motherfucker off just as pretty as you fucking please. You don't care who he is. You don't depend on an emperor, you depend on God. Period. Look, I'm telling you, you don't care. You'll cut his ass off. He fucking, whatever he did, you took it as shut door, and you clipped that fucking cord. I'm telling you, you took it as a very lesson learned. Because you did give this motherfucker an opportunity several times. Look, it says making mistakes. You gave him several opportunities. Look, someone couldn't think outside the box. You see them boxes on their heads? And you were thinking outside the box the whole time, and they were trying to disrupt this. I'm telling you. Jealous. Regretful of it. making mistakes and regret. Do you care? Do you care if he's regretful of being a dickhead to you and leaving you out in the cold and fucking you over and stealing from you? I mean, why should you be mad about that? This is happy news, spirituality, and creativity. Some kind of you're winning victory over this. You've overcome. You're overcoming it. You've overcome some kind of this person, whoever this is living in regret because they see it. They watching you walk away. They're watching you walk away from their life. What, pony boy? I mean, you being loud as fuck today. What is up? What's going on? What? Now he's attacking the cabbage. I mean, he's really laying into it. He's really laying into that cabbage over there, y'all. What is it? What is it, boy? Why are you raising all kinds of hell this morning? What is it, boy? Are you done? Are you done? They call you Stacy. They call you Jane. That's not your name. That's not your fucking name. Amanda. Are you done? Can I do this reading now? Okay, well, I'm going to do it. Okay, thank you. You see him tell me, yeah, I can. Alright, who cares? What's this Queen of Wands about to do? This Queen of Wands is about to, look, hit some kind of jackpot. And somebody's going to try to take it. Oh, you're making some kind of plan on your own. I see it. This Queen of Wands is about to hit some kind of jackpot. Wish is coming true. Telling you, you're going to make some type of plan to move on your own. Trust in God. It's a tough decision, but you've made it. Look, you feel trapped here. I'm telling you, you want to feel free. You're about to receive 2 lump sums of money because somebody's going to try to steal something. I promise you. Look, and this masked person is going to bring it to you, whoever the fuck he is. It's all good. God's going to give you some type of way to leave. Surrender to God. That's the truth. God's going to give you some kind of way to leave. Somebody out of nowhere is going to give you a donation. They've been watching you. They're going to give you a donation. There's a fan. They're going to give you some kind of money so you can move forward. Get out of the stagnation. And heal. It says something about you afraid. Don't be afraid. God said this is the best thing because you're going to run into somebody that's just like you. An intellectual. Somebody you can talk to. I'm telling you. Going to offer you some type of job or an opportunity for making money. You're going to let everything go. I'm telling you. And move towards your destiny. Letting it all go. Somebody's going to give you a donation. I'm telling you, God's telling somebody to give you a donation. You're cutting out this past. Moving forward, working on it. Even if you don't have a direction, you're trusting in God. Do we even care about this tower? Says you're going to be, your reputation is going to be found to be, you're true, you're telling the truth. You may be gone when they all find out, but you've been telling the truth the whole time. But God's moving you out of the way. That you've been telling the truth. You're gonna be found to be telling the fucking truth. You've been telling the truth the whole fucking time. You had somebody in your energy that you love and you care about that was damn lying to you and making you feel like you shouldn't say anything or you shouldn't speak up and this and that and another, but they were involved. Queen of Wands. Self-love. Moving forward. You're deciding that this is the right thing to do. Dropping these burdens. And self-love. Somebody is going to send you some kind of donation. I'm telling you. They're going to send you a donation. Somebody that's watching. A fan. It's going to be anonymous. Anonymous donation to get you out of the situation that you're in. Because you're already prepared to leave. Quick justice. Whoa. Some kind of quick justice. You're already prepared to leave. Somebody may be giving you a car. Wheels. Somebody may be offering you some type of wheels. Some kind of car. Wheel of Fortune and a Chariot. Out of nowhere. Going to help you. Somebody is going to offer you some kind of donation. It could be anonymous. They could be donating you a car. That's what it looks like. Anonymously. See how it's anonymous? It looks like they want to offer you a reward, some type of an award. What does collective need to know about this? Is somebody coming in to... Because this is two people working together. He's going to give you something for your intellect, your intelligence, your gift. It looks like a car. They're anonymous. You helped this King of Pentacles solve something. You worked with him and didn't know it. Look, wish is coming true. 9 of Cups and the Sun card with a Knight of Swords. Hero. You just need to be more patient. The Star. Rejuvenation. Says the Devil. Could be a Capricorn, y'all. Wants to give you some kind of... It looks like they're going to give you some kind of vehicle and a home or a business. Look. You manifested this. It looks like someone tried to take it. They're going to jail. Whoever was trying to interfere is going. They're going to jail. This King of Pentacles is putting them there. It looks like. He's already put them there. He's already put them there. This person wants to offer you some kind of friendship. Telling you, he wants to offer you some kind of friendship. It says something about disappointment. This King of Cups is different than this King of Pentacles. Look. Ace of Wands, you're going to start something new. I'm telling you. You're going out to start something new. You're highly protected by God. You need to step out with confidence. This is Dharma time for you. And karma for these people right here. I'm telling you. You need to step out with confidence. This is for you. Look, then we got the Tower. It's when you step out, when you make that fucking step, when you take this step with this coming out of nowhere money that you're going to have, it's going to come out of nowhere. Some kind of donation. When you take the step, when you've cut that cord and said no more, then these people are about to get raided. They're going to be highly disappointed. It's going to shock the fuck out of them. Look. Tower. 5 of Wands. Knight of Swords. 8 of Wands. This all had to happen the way that it happened. All these people are going to fall on each other. Like dominoes. They're all singing. You see them all singing? They're all going to fall on each other like dominoes. Period. Just going to shock them. It looks like you're being told to get the fuck out of Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, how do y'all think that an angel would tell y'all nowadays? Y'all think that they would maybe be online or something and say, get the fuck out of Sodom and Gomorrah? It's your choice, but if you look back, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt? Do you think that they would come to you in a glowing vision and say, oh, we're here. Oh, they're going to knock on your door floating and glowing, and they're going to knock on your door, and all the townspeople are going to be trying to rape them and shit. And they're going to come, and they're going to be in your house, and all the townspeople are going to be outside your house talking about, give us them beautiful boys. And y'all think it'll come that way? Or is it going to come a more, in a more, earth angel type way? How do y'all think y'all gonna get a message from an angel these days? I know y'all know what I'm talking about, the story about Sodom and Gomorrah. Should Collector leave fucking America? I mean, that's maybe bigger than just a little town you're living in. Nine of Pentacles, authenticity, the truth. You're highly protected. You don't have nothing to worry about. It says accomplishments behind that in the world. Authenticity. You were falsely accused of something. It's going to change. People are going to find out that you was falsely accused. The truth is being exposed by divine. Looks like this King of Pentacles is gonna. This is a fan. Bringing something to an end, cutting it out, finishing it. 4 and 4. Looks like he's the detective. Was looking at another case or looking at something else, and you helping him the whole time, and not giving you no kind of, I mean, and not realizing that you were left in the cold. Like they weren't realizing it because they were working on these other cases. I see a message for the star. God, that's so crazy. I look over and see this empty box. It's got my little guitar come in it. It says a message. This is the way I seen it. A message for the star. Go on vacation. Those are little guitars on that box. Looks like seashells, don't they? They're not. They're little guitars. Why would it have a message on there? Why in fuck would it have a paper airplane on there? There's no reason whatsoever that this would have a paper airplane on it. And I look over and see a message for the star. It looks like a birthright because there's a baby star beside it. Take it as it resonates, collective. Take it as it resonates. Let's see what they got to say about it. June. Now. It says Lady Grace Fairfax. She returned to court by night. She wasn't sure until the evening that she ever could go back. It would have been easier by far to let them think her dead. But there was a lingering notion of words unsaid that had haunted her during her slumber. It was words unsaid that had led them here, after all. For 3 blissful weeks she had lain dormant under the sanctuary of Southampton, healing, thinking, dreaming, reconciling the last 10 years of her life. Chapters had come to her fully realized, as if she was living them all over again. After her first days at court to the last. If only she'd been braver. If only she had, for even one brief day, seen them as equals in this world. She would have tried to stop. It says, stop the wedding. Stop the ritual. Take what resonates. You're authentic. You did what you're supposed to do. You tried to stop it. You're going to get some type of recompense for it. It says some kind of betrayal and toxic friendship. You're going to find out about it. You're going to find out about somebody close to you betraying you. And you got to make a decision. It says you're going to walk away. You're going to walk away from them. It says complete. Then we got the King of Cups. Is going to jail for deceit and fraud. Then you're going to meet somebody new. Looks like in some type of social setting. If you can walk away, if you can, look, I'm telling you, you've healed over something. You're about to receive. You know something about the struggle. Somebody's been trying to take from your work. They're trying to block your work. You know it. But, like I said, they say your reputation is intact. Your reputation is intact. You're going to find out all of this when it's all said and done. This injustice is about to be brought to justice. A whole group of people about to go to jail. Is that what you're telling me? Look at this. You cut through all the bullshit. I'm telling you, a whole group of people about to go to jail. There's going to be a raid. This is the Magician. Is it going to be a raid? This is the High Priestess. 1 and 2. That's 2 people working together. Somebody's magic. Somebody's being seen for being the truth. Are these people going to be... Is there going to be a raid? Got the Emperor. Strength and the Hanged Man. With the Hierophant. God, dog. That's all major arcanas. 6 major arcanas out there with the Empress on the bottom. Empress and then the Queen of Swords is authentic. Wow. Some kind of strength is gained between... This is plainly saying to surrender. Just surrender to it. Be honest. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Street card, the Hanged Man, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the Authenticity card. Your reputation is intact, collective. You're being seen as authentic, telling the truth. This Empress is being seen to tell the truth. God's asking you to surrender. You're gifted. This Emperor knows it. You have natural magic from God. This person has tampered with physical magic. The magic that's illusion on earth. Earthly magic. It's some kind of combination of the two. It's going to be God is bringing this together for some reason. What does collective need to know about this Emperor and the Hierophant? Ten Pentacles. God's telling this Emperor to bring this to you. It just keeps on saying that. It says a tough decision. Some kind of betrayal, toxic friendship is about to be overcome. Somebody's about to come and tell you that you were right. And ask for your forgiveness. Give you some type of, they're going to tell you was right. Says some type of fears and anxiety. What is that about? This is telling me a complete ending. This is cutting it all out and clearing the air. Happy news. It keeps coming out that way, y'all. Someone's cutting through the bullshit and going to be honest. They're going to be honest and they're going to give something to you. I'm telling you, some kind of brand new start. You're going to get a brand new start. Okay. This is divine. This is make some kind of new plans. They're going to offer you a job. You're not interested. You're going to go do something else on your own. You're being divinely guided to leave on your own. I'm telling you. The Ace cuts the moon in the Ace of Swords with that tells me you're being divinely guided to move somewhere out on your own. You don't need to fuck with that business. You're leaving. Look, you're gonna leave and meet somebody brand new. With them 7 major arcanas with the Authenticity card and the Queen of Swords, this is so much a divine intervention. Okay, so what collective's looking at? What collective's looking to leave? Put something behind you. Okay, so is collective on the right path at this moment? Yes. Giving yourself a new start. You're in the right mindset. You're thinking brand new start. You're manifesting a brand new start. You're going to be successful. You are successful. Telling you. Working on a brand new start, collective. That's what's going on. Look. Authentic. I'm telling you, you're working on a brand new start. You're about to get it. Having faith in the Lord Jesus. For that pyramid. You're on the right path. You don't have anything to worry about. Even if it seems that way. Or it appears like some type of weird shit. You don't have nothing to worry about. You're on the right path. You're making the right plans. You're preparing for the right moves. I'm telling you. Tell me what this says. It says you're exhausted. You need to go on vacation. Your reputation is intact. These people know there's been a tyrant doing something. It says foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. Endings. You can see the ending in sight, y'all. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. That confirmed the whole entire reading. Someone doesn't want to see something, but they see it clearly. You're about to make a change and go have a brand new start. You're about to go get a brand new beginning, collective. This is bright ideas. This is take action on your ideas. An innovative new inspiration. Test new ideas and break out fast. You may go viral or something, but something's going to change your financial situation, like real quick in a hurry somehow. Hell, just leaving. The sacred traveler. Just leaving will change your financial situation because you're not paying for a box. It says, the answers are within. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge if you stay in the flow. You're taking a chance on yourself, collective. You're taking a leap of faith on yourself. It says, discovering the truth, the gates of triumph. You stand in the light of truth. Success expands in your life. You're looking at a new day, a new dawn. Simplify. Simplify it down. Bottom of the deck says, reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. You're going to reach your destination. You're going to get victory, collective. So right now, your plans and what you're planning and all of that is making an effort, is beginning to move. It's getting things, the energy flowing. It's starting to get everything in a flow. Okay, so take what resonates, and yeah, you may be having little bouts of like anxiety and shit, because of like the things that you're having to detach from and release. Okay, you may be having those little bouts, but don't beat yourself up over it. Just register it. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it'll be okay. God said everything's going to be okay. And move on from it and keep focused on what you're doing at the task at hand. Okay? Alright, let's see what these letters got to say, y'all. Take what resonates, don't force anything. Don't even give it any more energy. If it's trying to bring energy towards you, just don't even give it no more energy. July 23rd. Plus, so that's 12. That's a 3. Equal. It could be March 27th or June 23rd. February 73 maybe. Quat. Quota. Or all quota. Toll. Hut. Huh? Honey. Gunny. Gun. New York. Toll. Yeah. What about it? Fucking paid the stupid thing. Out. Out. Hunt. Hunt you. Hunt you. Why? Want. Haunt. Hunt. Hunt. Quota. Ant. An ant hunts you. Wall. Tall. All. Hall. Hallway. The hallway. Want. Death. Somebody wants you dead? Why? Because you drove through a toll thing? Well, they sent you a ticket for it and you paid that motherfucker, so what the fuck? Too tall. Somebody a giant. Town. On all. Ant. Guy. Guy on. Guy on. Hot. Hot guy. Ant. Hunt. Hot guy. Hallway. No. Now. It says no. What guy? What guy? Gut. Gut. Tall guy. Huh? Let me say Tony. Hull. Tony Hull. Maybe that's his name. Gun. No gun. On gun. Tot. Tattoo. Tattoo on gun? Why? Why somebody got a tattoo on a gun? It says null. For no reason? Huh? Cute. That's every letter, y'all. Why dead? Why dead? Wax on. Shut up. Hung on to you. Why hung on to you? Yeah, why are they hung on to you? Period. Hang on to you. Why? Hang. Something told. Tool. Loot. Luna. Hung the moon. You hung the moon. Okay. Someone thinks you hung the moon, collective. Why does it say ant? Ant. Somebody got a gun. What the fuck, man? Is it like that? I mean, is it like that? It says youth, too young. Too young. You might have been too young. You too young. What, to remember something? You young. You hung out. You hung out. You hung out, Natalie. You hung out. Natalie? All... What? Huh? What? You hung out. Law? What does law want collective for? To hang out? Hallway. The hallway. You hung out in the hallway? Wanted you to? Why on earth would you want to hang out with fucking those motherfuckers standing in that hallway? You wouldn't. Fuck them motherfuckers. You know who? Them motherfuckers. LA language. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Tall Tony. Well, I don't know no Tall Tony. They're all short. Very short. Like teeny tiny short. Who? Anthony. I hung out with Anthony. Got. So Anthony. Look. Okay. Got you to. Got you to hunt. What? Hole. Hang out. Got you to hang out. All that. All that. That you glow. Someone trying to make you not glow? Huh? What young... What young... They say Wyatt. You talking about Wyatt? What about Wyatt? Wyatt got a lot. Though. Go though. Somebody coming in at nighttime. Got a lot. Wyatt got a lot. Laid out that thought you want youth. It says laugh. You laugh at that. You laugh at that. Okay, loony. Looney Tune. Laugh out. You laugh out. Hunt. Tall guy. Hunt tall guy. Someone thinks you want a tall guy. Okie dokie. right. It says hallway. Hot hallway? Something is a lot. Laugh a lot. A hoot. A hoot. Tough. Tough. Want you out. Noon. Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia. How haunt. How gaunt. How, why would it say that? Halt. Gun. Why? Out. Not out. Why? It says gal or gal. Not out. No out. No way out. No way out. That gun. That hallway. A hallway. The whole way got out. No way out. Got on a hunt, a toll, a null, I don't know, hunt, unhunt, untold, whole, why, got on a hunt, why, no, this is Nathan, go now, okay, that, why, you go now, what, you toll, I don't know, unhug, total, totally war, how, hung on, totally, who hung on totally, what, like, I don't even know what you're carrying on about. Lone, total, totally hung, what the fuck, hung you now, town totally hung you now, all on you, hollow, not hollow, too hollow, not no hollow, Tony Hallow. Yeah, for sure. Galloway. Gal. Something low tone. Toy. Not a toy. Gun, not a toy. This is gun, not a toy. Huh? Well, there it is, y'all. You not anyone, you not any Hallow. Gun to something about not a toy. Gun, not a toy. Putting it up. It says Halo out here. Gut. No guts. No gut. Got. Hunt. Guy hunt you. Why is someone hunting you? Guy hunt you a lot. Take what resonates. Log on. It says log on. One. You won. You won now. Laugh. Laugh loud. It says you won now, laugh loud. Hun. Let's read out of Honey and see what it says. If this resonates with y'all, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. We got, are you really that gullible? An urge to throttle the foolish girl is clearly using you. Freeloading. You don't know him. Jocelyn huffed and walked away, but then she turned her face as red as Texas. Not everyone lives a perfect life like you, okay? Other people have to struggle. Lee's been through a lot, and yeah, he's done some things wrong, but he's paid for that. All Honey could think was, he got this idiot wrapped around his finger. For a moment, it almost seemed sad, but that was before Jocelyn said, so I'd appreciate it if you weren't such a bitch about it. Honey was more than ready to return the insult, but then the girl began to cry, a rather elaborate display, the tears condensing into spluttering accusations. I thought we were friends. Honey had whiplash. I believe you just called me a bitch. Well, you are, but I really liked you. As Jocelyn snuffled on, Honey turned away, glimpsing the sapling the girl had planted. The few pink blooms the tree had produced were gone, replaced by a sparse scarcity of fruit. The branches looked withered, despite it being the height of spring. Honey doubted the poor thing would survive. I miss my old tree, she said quietly, to which Jocelyn replied, I'm doing the best I can. She spoke with her back to Honey, her voice frigid with contempt. I bet it was so easy for you. What's that? When you were young, finding a boyfriend, meeting people, you were obviously gorgeous. You probably could have had any guy you wanted. Yes, that was certainly true, but how to express it modestly? I had some luck, Honey admitted. Well, it hasn't been like that for me. Some of us actually have to make compromises. The girl pawed at her face, blubbering again. Enough with the waterworks, Honey said. And wipe your nose, goodness gracious. She reached into the pocket of her robe. "Here's a tissue." Jocelyn took it and honked. Her hair was unbraided, foaming like cataracts, and Honey noted the failing attempt at fashion. Another frumpy dress, puffy sleeves, a fusty pattern of flowers, vaguely Mennonite. Says clearly this girl was not cut out for love. It wasn't her attire, though, or her ensemble posture that exposed her, but rather the impossible to miss signage of need plastered across her entire being. Neediness scared men away. Either that or it attracted schemers. Honey knew she shouldn't judge the girl, or the man for that matter. Possibly she was overreacting to Lee's person. It says, doing what she often did with men who had particular kind of swagger, molding them into the image of her father. On the stoop, Honey felt her strength returning. Still, she couldn't bring herself to get up. The girl had stopped crying and buzzing at sound. Maybe from a street light had stopped as well. The silence was so complete it was almost menacing. After the bomb of breeze had been withdrawn, Jocelyn too seemed to sense the change. When she sat on the steps again, head down and slouching, Honey had no choice but to take her hand. When a short while later the pickup rolled into the driveway next door, the women were still touching. Together they watched the man get out of the truck, watched as they waved to them, bowing slightly as if an apology. Jocelyn waved back, and the man nodded politely before heading into the house. The woman turned towards their tree and said nothing. They were part of the night now, and the night was brooding. Page 144, y'all. So somebody's getting to a little more of an understanding of someone else, and vice versa of a situation. Okay. And somebody's senses are acute right now. Somebody's having really acute senses. So you need to pay attention to signs that are around you, okay? Things that are happening, going on around you, and such like that. You need to pay attention to those signs. Okay, Gigi. It says Isaiah. It says Isaiah 38 and 10. It says, I said, in the prime of my life I shall go to the gates of Sheol. I am deprived of the remainder of my years. I said, I shall not see Yah, the Lord in the land of the living. I shall observe man no more among the inhabitants of the world. My lifespan is gone, taken from me like a shepherd's tent. I have cut off my life like a weaver. He cuts me off from the loom. From day until night you make an end of me. I have considered until morning. Like a lion, so he breaks all my bones. From day until night you make an end of me. Like a crane or a swallow, so I chattered, I mourned like a dove. My eyes fall from looking upward. O Lord, I am oppressed. Undertake for me. It says, what shall I say? He has both spoken to me, and he himself has done it. I shall walk carefully all my years, in the bitterness of my soul. O Lord, by these things men live, and all these things is the life of my spirit. So you will restore me and make me live. Indeed, it was for my own peace that I had great bitterness. But you have lovingly delivered my soul from the pit of corruption. For you have cast all my sins back behind your back. For Sheol cannot thank you, death cannot praise you. Those who go down to the pit cannot hope for your truth. The living man, he shall praise you, as I do this day. The Father shall make known your truth to the children. The Lord was ready to save me. Therefore, we will sing my song with stringed instruments all the day of our life in the house of the Lord. Now Isaiah had said, let them take a lump of figs and apply it to poultice on the boil, and he shall recover. So get a lump of figs and put it on the boil, and it'll recover. Through your faith, you'll be rectified, okay, and cleansed. And as Becca had said, what is the sign that I shall go up to the house of the Lord? And that's the end of it. So somebody is waiting on the sign from the Lord. It says, all God's people are comforted. Comfort, yes, comfort my people, says your God. Speak comfort to Jerusalem and cry out to her that her welfare is ended, her warfare, and her iniquity is pardoned. For she has received from the Lord's hand double for all her sins. Take as it resonates. Hope this is resonating with y'all. Hope everybody's having a good morning. And man, I slept like a baby last night. I don't know why. I was so like into it. Like, you ever been like where you kind of sort of wake up and you like hugging everything in the bed? I was sleeping like a baby. This time of the year is a good time of year for really good sleep. Like when it's fixing to change in the spring, but it's still winter time. It's a good time. I was sleeping good too. When I got up, I felt very rested. I think what resonates. Got to figure out some kind of cage for birds. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street you never walked before. You're going somewhere totally brand new. One day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. You are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved it. Take that as it resonates, collective. Anything else the collective needs to know? Here or whatever. I'll give you an affirmation. I want y'all to do your affirmations. I want you to be positive towards yourself. Okay? I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. That's not that hard to say, y'all. I choose to be happy. I welcome adventure. Choose to be happy and welcome adventure. Whatever comes, let it come. I choose to be happy again on the bottom of the deck. I choose to be happy. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world. That's crazy. It said, I started singing that and that was the next card. What? I can make a difference in the world. Transforming. Something's written in the stars. And it's time. There's that mark. You see the mark on the line? You see the line? And you see the star on the line? And there's the mark. You can make a difference. You just got to know it and step out there and do it. Whoa, that scared me when that popped. Alright, y'all. There it is. Y'all, take what resonates. This is all meant for entertainment purposes only. Y'all take it how it resonates with you. And y'all stay in a positive mindset. Don't worry, don't fret. Know that God has you. You've got to believe it. You can't just act like you believe it. Okay? Believe that God's got your back. That you're protected. Okay? So whatever you're about to do the damn thing. Just step out into it. Okay? And we'll see what happens after that. Just saying. Y'all take what resonates. I love y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. Like, love everybody. Y'all stay golden. I'm going to. Look, if anybody had a reason to not be smiling, it'd probably be me. And here I am, just smiling and grinning all the way. 0 fox given. See you on the flip side.